difference.
Tady je ten rozdíl.
The loving exchange in this material world and spiritual loving exchange. Because when we are exchanging our love with God, then the main condition is first surrender.
Podmínkou k tomu je vlastně se odevzdání.
There's love exchange with surrender.
Tam láskyplná výměna.
What is the sweetness
skrze odevzdání?
In bhakti?
Co je tou sladkostí bhakti?
Why it is in one way is easy, one way is very tough.
Proč je to vlastně jakoby jednoduchý a
only sadhaka has to surrender?
Pouze ty sadhakové si můžou odevzdat.
In his bhakti practice, only sadhaka will surrender to God. Both of them will surrender to each other. First, sadhaka will surrender to God. And when God, Supreme Godhead, she will realize the love of sadhaka, then she will surrender to sadhaka. Then she will exchange his own love with sadhaka. That is why we are here in this material world. We have to exchange our love with Supreme Godhead. That is why we will get so many relations in our life, in this world. Relation, loving exchange with parents, loving exchange with children, loving exchange with friends, loving exchange with partners. That is why we'll get so many relations in this life, because we have to exchange this all moods of love with Supreme Godhead. From whom we got this love in our heart. We are not producing this love by ourselves. We have this love already inside of us, but we have not this realization that which love we have. That's why when we are exchanging our love in this material world, this love will not be eternal. Because sometimes we are misunderstanding our affection, our life with love. Affection and life is not love. Love is more deeper.
Láska je hlubší než jakoby přitažlivost.
Affection and liking.
Ta láska je vlastně něco hlubšího než tu.
Sometimes we misunderstand this. That like someone.
Někdy si jakoby
sometimes
si to zamýlíme. Myslíme si, že někdo se nám jako líbí.
No.
Tak si myslíme, že to je jako láska.
Very deeper things.
Ale láska je velice hluboká věc.
Sarvatha dhamsarahitam satyapi dhamsakaram yad bhava bandhanam yuna shaprema iti kirtita. If you know about love, then you will never find love in this material world.
Tak vlastně ji nikdy nenaznáme na tomhle hmotném světě.
And scriptures say that
písmek se říká
Sarvatha dhamsarahitam. It will never break this relation.
Tato spojení se nikdy nezmění.
Maybe there has so many causes for breaking.
Možná může existovat spoustu důvodů.
Maybe there has so many causes. And only by one cause this relation will break. But then also this relation will not break. When this connection will happen in this way, then you can say it is love.
tím způsobem, že to vlastně když nás
this love is not for this material world.
Ta láska není pro ten hmotný svět.
We'll break our inner relation for a small, very small cause, isn't it?
Rozbití nějakého vztahu tady je malá věc, ale pravá láska jakoby se nezlomí.
And this is the first stage of bhakti.
To je vlastně první stádium bhakti.
When our love for Supreme Godhead will grow up on this point, such this way, then we can realize ourselves, then we cross this life. Tameva viditva utamiti namya pantha viddatanaya. When we can exchange our love in this way to Supreme Godhead with our main part, with little parts and one then you can realize, sadhaka can realize the identity. Then sadhaka can cross mrityu, the death. That means the great forgetfulness. Mrityu is nothing. Mrityu is great forgetfulness. If we are thinking that the destruction of this body, material body, is mrityu, no, not this. Mrityu is forgetfulness. When the soul is immortal, you know. Soul, Jivatma is immortal. She will never die. But she will change this form. That means his dress. Vasham Shijayani Gatha Vihaya Navani. Grinati Naro Parani Tatha Sharidani Vihaya Grinati Samjati Navani Dehi. When our cloth will dirty, when our cloth is torn, then we will reject this, isn't it? We wear a new dress. When this dress of Atma, that means this body, will torn, that will start him, then Jivatma will leave this and he will get a new dress. That means new form, new body. That means Jivatma is immortal. He is always alive. Then what is the mrityu? When Jivatma is changing his dress, that means he is leaving one body and accepting new one. That time, this mrityu will touch. That means the great forgetfulness. He will forget everything, all the activities, what he had done with his previous body. We cannot memorize our previous life activities. But we can see some proceed. What do you say? Who can memorize their previous lifetime activity? Proceed maybe. They can say their previous lifetime. I was there. I did this, all things. It's very rare. But that is true. When this mrityu will touch, then Jivatma will forget all the previous activities. But when we can realize our soul, we can realize our own identity, that we are Anuchi, we are the part of Him, then we can cross, sadhaka can cross
tak vlastně
this
můžeme
gate,
překročit
that means mrityu.
to zapomnění, tu smrt.
Yes. Now we can ask.
Okay, sorry. So does that mean that we should not have any relationships here? Because it is taking, our attention to God?
Znamená to, že bychom si měli zdát jako že bychom neměli mít žádný vztahy tady v tomto světě, protože nám berou vlastně tu naši pozornost od Boha.
Our this relation is taking us to God.
Ty vlastně vztahy, co máme tady, nás
because
vádí, jakoby,
when we'll get some love, that you can say it's a very nice thing. According to Shastra, is known as Premabhas. Premabhas means like shadow of love.
Semblance of love, resemblance.
When we'll get this, then our mind, subconscious mind, that means chitta, will search more. Then our mind turns to spirituality. For this material world, we can turn our mind, and for this material world, we can turn our mind in another way also, in an opposite way.
In other words, love is never wrong.
It depends on the activities of our mind, acceptance of our mind. What we are accepting in our life, light or darkness. There has two ways, not so many ways. One is light, one is dark. From this material world, some of us can go in a light way, and most of us will go in the darkness. And that is very pity that we are going to the darkness, towards darkness, they have not this realization. They are going to the darkness, they have not this realization. Srimad Bhagavata explained, Srivadam Goswami is very nicely, that all the people who is going to this darkness, to the hell, or some like this places, they have not this realization.
What realization? The soul.
Yes, no, not by soul.
No, what realization that
realization means they have not this realization that they are going towards darkness.
They don't realize
and at the end they will get this punishment or result. This result will not be painful. Then they will not get this realization. That is because our mind that time will not search anything.
But Samsara is a Maya. Do you believe it? Samsara, family, is a Maya. And you are in the trap.
Okay, then.
And when you are in the trap, you are concentrating only in the present life, not the afterlife.
Okay.
So which is contradictory to face that what is the purpose of the life. So when I am in the Samsara and the family with the kids, so I believe my purpose is the life to take care only the kids, only the wife. So I sometimes forget the gap between God and me. So as he asked it, the love, the family, the kids, is kind of obstacles to achieve the prem for the God, which is eternal. Then prem for the real life, like kids and family. Or it should be balanced.
It's a very nice question you asked. If you think that they are obstacle, then they are obstacle. Because Chanakya, do you know Chanakya?
Yes.
He said very nice word for our life. that we have to balance our spiritual activities and material activities at the same time. How? Ajaram aravat pragya vidyam artham cha chintayat. When you will get money, that means when you are earning money, when you are going to school, to the university, to get lessons, okay, that time you have to think that I'm immortal. I'll never be sick. And when I'm immortal, and when my body will not sick, that means I can do so many pleasures. I can get enjoy. Pleasure from this world. All this pleasure for me. And that's why we have to earn so much money because of this big lifetime. If you not think that way, then you cannot earn so much money. If you think that I need this, okay, I need some little bit, it is okay for my life. No. When you will earn money, or you will go to get lessons, the degrees, studies, then you have to think in that way, that you are immortal. And at the same time, you have to think about spiritual activities. Grihito evokesheshu mrityuna dharmamachare. That yama is very near to you. It takes your hair. Anytime you can pull you up. His hand already, here, it's like this. Anytime you can pull us up. In this thinking, with this thinking, you have to practice in spiritual activities. And why we are doing this mainly? Why we need this? What is the difference between animal and human? Only by the spiritual activities, dharmachara. Ahara nidra bhayamaithunancha samannametat naranam pashunam. Ahar, taking food. Nidra, sleeping. That means you get tired. Bhay, fear. And maithun means to bring your families, generations. This is same. It's very normal for animal and human. Then why human are the best? Why they can say that I am the best? Only we are taking foods by cook. We are cooking before eating. Or we are dressing well. Or we can get degree from university. Only for this say that human are the best? No. Only the difference between human and animal, that human can practice, human can frame their life with spiritual rules and regulations. Dharma is not only to do puja or to such kinds of things. Dharma is theme of our life. Dharma is our main aspects of our life. When you will go with dharma, that means with this frame, then you can balance your life. Otherwise, no one can control themselves. Only we can control by religion, that is spiritual activities. Only by this we can control ourselves. In this way, When you are in family life, yes,
Když jsme vlastně jako v rodinném životě,
this is Maya. But if you just think about this, all is Maya,
ale když budeme
then we'll
si myslet jenom všechno je mája,
do nothing. You cannot do nothing in this world. That means everything is Maya.
Znamená, všechno je májou.
No.
Ne.
You have not to reject in this way that all is Maya.
Neměl bys všechno odmítat tím, že všechno je
Because
mája.
you are a family man.
Protože máme rodiny.
You will think that all your family members, your wife, children, they are Maya.
Že všichni tvoji členové tvé rodiny, tvoje děti, tvoje manželka,
You won't learn anything about love.
You'll never balance.
Nikdy nedosáhneš té rovnováhy.
That's why
Proto
we have to go with religion, that was spiritual activities with dharma
jsme měli kráčet
from our childhood.
od malička v rámci té
Dharma is not for old age.
Dharma jako neznamená, že se jí člověk začne věnovat, až že stárne.
We have to go with dharma.
Člověk by měl kráčet celý svůj život.
And it will start from our childhood.
A začíná to už od našeho dětství.
When just our consciousness will start.
Když vlastně si začne naše vědomí než pracovat, než si uvědomovat.
That time, if you frame your life,
V okamžiku, když my jasně ohraničíme
then all your life will go in a good way.
Cestu tou darmou, tak bude vlastně správným směrem.
Then you'll never get any problem in your life.
Vlastně někde
Then this all calculation will be good.
Počty, co má druhou dobré.
Perfect.
Dokonalé.
That is good also. That we have this duty to keep this consciousness, to keep this knowledge to our next generation.
To poznání a předávat ho dalším generacím.
We have to balance our life in this way.
Tímto způsobem bychom měli jakoby
not to go out from family life.
Vyrovnat jakoby naše životy.
But in family, you have to maintain this frame of dharma.
Měli jsme se věnovat těm duchovním věcem, ale v našich rodinách bychom měli kráčet.
And your dharma will start with your family.
A ta dharma začíná
as a family man.
Rodinou.
The first dharma of you is to taking care of your family. Then dharma will start. Vishnu pujao jodi jive droh pare pujao vishphal hoyalo pape more. In Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Very nice verse this is Daji. You are doing puja all the day. You are going to religious places and you are doing so many religious activities. But you have no good relation, not even with the family members. That means everything is finished. Useless. You will never get a little bit from this your activity, spiritual activities. Your dharma will start as a family man. Dharma will start with our family. At first we have to love our family members.
জীবে প্রেম করে যেজন সেইজন সেবচিত্ত।
This. You are talking about the speech of Swami Vivekananda. But you know, before Swami, from where Swami Vivekananda got this knowledge?
Ramkrishna.
No. Sriman Mahaprabhu. Jive daya name ruchi Vaishnava Shivan yaha bhinna dharma nahi shuna sanatan. When Sanatan Goswami he asked Sriman Mahaprabhu, oh, what is dharma?
Sriman Mahaprabhu, co je to dharma?
Then Sriman Mahaprabhu said, oh, Sanatan, you want to know dharma? Okay, it's very easy. And he explained about 3 points. First, Jivadaya. You have to love everyone.
Give mercy.
Give mercy. And this mercy is not mercy. Mercy you can give to someone who is lower than you. But this Jivadaya, this daya is, Sriman Mahaprabhu he said about love. You have to love everyone. In front of Supreme Godhead, we are all the same. There's no one is bigger, one is lower.
So really, the real translation is not just mercy, it's
No.
beyond that, it's
Yes.
about love.
Yes, about love. You have to love everyone. Then Name Ruchi. If you love, if you can love to everyone, if you can exchange your love, then you can realize what is Mahamantra. You will get the taste of Mahamantra. And that is not finished about Dharma. Then Vaishnava Seva. You have to serve all. Vaishnava means here is only you are performing this Vaishnava activities? No. Vaishnava means everyone. Someone Mahaprabhu mentioned this, that Hriday Krishna Sthiti Kanakoro Vaishnava Vidhan. In every mind, in every heart, there has Krishna. Supreme Godhead. You have to think about this. That means when the Supreme Godhead is there, he is also Vaishnava.
You should see everyone as a
Not only
Vaishnava.
human, not only human, even the animals also.
Even mosquitoes.
Our previous acharyas, they gave us this lesson. If you just think about the life story of Tukaram, he was a great saint from Maharashtra. You know Tukaram? Namadev, Tukaram, they are the devotees of Vitthala. Tukaram was brahmachari. He is married and he was married anyone. And very poor. He used to beg to neighbors. And what you will get by begging? You will offer this, you will cook something by this, and you will offer first to Bitwa and then you will get prasad after this. But he had one ethics that she will go only one house. She will go only one house for begging, not to so many. If there you will not get anything, then this day without getting anything. And she will never keep or store. That I got today this, and that's why for next day I'll keep something, I'll store something, saving. No. And that time it was 3 or 4 days, I did not get any. And after 3 or 4 days, he got some flour. You know? Maida.
Wheat.
Wheat flour.
Wheat flour.
Mocha.
He got some wheat flour and he made some chapati and he offered to Vitthala. Then when you will take this prasad, this 3 or 4 chapati, when you will take this prasad, he just put this on a plate, on a dish, and he went to take some water. And that time, one street dog came and he took all the chapatis and ran from this plate. If the general one will be there that time, what he will do?
The dog with a stick.
Yeah. Because 3 or 4 days it did not take anything. He was hungry. But you know what Tukaram did?
He gave the water.
Butter.
No, the dog was running.
Run after the dog with butter. Hey, you didn't get any butter.
Yes.
Ate the dog.
And he was calling to the dog, not by his dog. Oh, Gopal, stop. There has no butter. On it. Please stop. I'll put some butter on it and chapati. Then you will take. That was the life of the great devotee. All the great devotees is like this.
Well, he was the same. He could do this.
Their life is for us is like a lesson. But we're not getting these lessons from their life. We're listening again and again. But nothing is going inside. From this year, this year, go out. There's direct channel from this year to this year.
No, the program is wrong, you know.
We're not taking it inside. Otherwise, life will not get any problem. Because this is devotion. By devotion, your life will be settled. That means in a frame with love. Only these things, devotion, love, how much you will give, it will grow.
You'll come back.
Not only come back, it will grow.
It will grow.
Čím více jako člověk do toho bude dávat, lásky a ty
serve everyone. Helping.
Každému, pomáhat každému.
For own self, everyone can alive. But if somebody will get some mood to help others, this life is, you can say, the success life.
Můžeme říct, že takovýhle život je vlastně úspěšný život. Schopný pomáhat lidem.
This is bhakti.
This is bhakti. And that is why bhakti is very important for our life.
To je vlastně důvod, proč je bhakti velice důležitá.
Bhakti can give us such kinds of mood.
Takže bhakti nám může dát takový
nálady. By bhakti, we can exchange our love.
Můžeme vyměňovat lásku.
And the taste of bhakti is not only sweet, every taste we get from bhakti.
Jsou to všechny chutě, my obsažení vlastně.
And you will never be bored, you love it.
Nikdy nás vlastně neomrzí v životě.
Haribol.
In other words, you could say that our relationships in this world, especially those that we are with, like family, is where and how we can learn about love. And without that, we cannot hope to. If we don't know what love is here, in answer to your question, hello?
Yeah.
Hello? In answer to your question, if I may, my Diksha Guru, Narayan Maharaj, used to say so many times at the beginning, if you don't know what is love here, how will you know, how will you understand what is love there? Transcendental love. So everything that we experience in our relationship is a chance to taste more love and experience more love and give more love. And without that, we cannot go there. So it's not an obstacle, it's a lesson, our help. I think that's what Prabhupada is trying to say.
The point which I try to say, this love is not eternal.
Yes. It's not.
Yes, eternal.
But it gives you a taste of the eternal love. Right?
Yeah.
It gives you a taste of eternal love.
Yes.
Therefore, it's very important. It's the most important thing. Love is never wrong. We were born to love. We were born to fall in love. We were born to take care of others. This is love.
So suppose in a case, take out the real-time example. Suppose I got married and my wife died by accident, and I got another time married. So is it possible that you exchange the love, or you just love from one person and move to another person?
Love for one person is not in that way. When someone is in front of you, who is no more, you have not to think about them. Who is in front of you, You have to think about that. You have to exchange your love with them, who is in front of you, who is near to you. Who is no more in your life? Who is no more in this world? If we just think about them, yes, you can keep their memories. If you have strong love, then okay. You can also keep your love all your life. No problem. You can see so many persons that they got married and after some time their wife or husband, they never get next one. They never accept. Because they were memorizing their love, this love. This is also practicing of love.
Barevny je napsaný takový úryvek, že člověk se myslí na z všech těch náboženských obřadů a jenom si Kršnovi odevzdat. A jak
Say the Bhagavad Gita that one should abandon all these